Welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair if you're new here, and today we're going to do a clean, organized, revamp kind of thing in this spare bedroom of mine. Unfortunately, it has become a massive dumping zone and something's got to change because it's driving me nuts. It is my guest bedroom. I rarely have guests, but I just need to make it function to hold what I need it to without looking messy. So when I do have those impromptu guests, I don't feel like I got to clean immediately. So let me show you what I'm working with and kind of explain it. So when you first come into the room, I have this little bench thing, which I usually leave open so they can put their bag, suitcase, whatever on it. Right now it's housing all the Christmas decor I bought and all my tablescape stuff. I have this Christmas sweatshirt, which probably should go to my bedroom at this point. It's dry. This dresser houses some stuff that needs to stay, but my friend recently brought me this TV that's bigger because that one's itty bitty for guests, and she's the one that usually stays near anyway. So we need to set this TV up and swap the Roku to this and move that TV out of here. This is the culprit, right? This shelf. There's a lot of things on it that probably need to go. I want to kind of repurpose this into like a makeshift excess pantry for me, because as you know, there's not a lot of space in my room or my cupboards for food. So my plan is I think I want to move this over here and swap this out. This houses linens, but I think that would look nicer in this corner because it's more visible from the door and the sight line to the bathroom. So I'm thinking the white shelf needs to come over here. Then we can move this shelf over here. There's a lot of things that need to go. All these towels I no longer use. I need to figure out something for the swimming outdoor stuff that I haven't used. What I'm kind of thinking is this shelf and this shelf, I want to use all of these wonderful baskets that I bought at Target to organize food in, so they're not like hella visible. And then on the bottom shelf, get rid of this tub so I can put my tablescape stuff so it's easily accessible. And then we need to find a new home for the bins. But I want to make the top of this look nicer over on that wall. As you can see, this bed totally has become a dumping zone for any excess stuff. A lot of this is Christmas things. The bins, I bought these new containers that I still need to figure out where to put in the kitchen. Some Christmas foods and things. So yeah, I'm just over this dumping zone and being visible. I just feel like it looks very cluttered and messy. This may be like a 2-day vlog because I literally just got off work. I have limited time before I want to stop and just unwind before work tomorrow. So my goal today, I want to get the shelves swapped. That way I can kind of get used to if that's going to work or if I need to move them back just in case they don't fit in their respective new places. I'd like to get the TV swapped, and then I brought a trash bag in here to put all of the linen towels that need to go. I'll probably have to do a Goodwill run at some point. But I think I'm going to start with the TV, and then we'll try to swap furniture after I clean up what I can. so I've swapped it. I honestly think this looks a lot better, especially with the sight line of the door. You're going to be seeing a much cleaner, decluttered section on that side. However, I'm not sold on this. Mainly because there's this like trim work around this vent, and it literally is like, what, not even a half an inch where it can't slide anymore into that. And so therefore I'm going to have this huge gap across the back side. So then I have to be very careful about putting stuff on here that I'm not, you know, pushing it off the edge. So I'm not sure I'm sold on this. The only other thing I could think is to put it there. I wonder if that would work. I just hate blocking the closet as much as I can avoid it. Let me grab the tape measure and see if it would fit in that spot, because that might be better. Because the only thing that's really in this closet predominantly is Christmas stuff, so it's not like I'm in there often except to get the vacuum on this side. So let me grab a tape measure. Okay, we're going to try and swap because I think that'll work better. This corner I feel like is a lot cuter, a lot less cluttered. Still don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, I know all this stuff down here is gonna go. Maybe if I move it away, it'll help me. I really didn't want to spend all day. Okay, let's try this. I think the last thing I'm gonna do for today is cut all the tags off the baskets and put them on the shelf just so I can see it. And then I'm gonna stop and we'll come back in here tomorrow, this weekend, whenever I have time. And we can gauge whether anything still feels like it needs to be tweaked or if I'm good the way it is. So let's get the tags off the baskets and then we'll take a break. So I just thought of something. If I have to return these baskets, I probably shouldn't take the tags off. So I think I'm just going to place them on the shelf so I can get a feel for it. And then if the sizes are going to work, and then I can cut the tags off tomorrow. But let's get them on the shelf then instead. So like I said, I think that's where we're going to stop for today so I can give myself a chance to just see it after 24 hours and make sure it's what I want. Like I said, this stuff here is going to go out to the garage because it's like a swimming pool and an outdoor rug anyway. And then spray paint and things that probably should have been in the garage a while ago. The trash bag I filled up, I'll donate because in this other plastic tote, I have some other donation items and I may have more, so we'll see. I'm going to leave the food and the stuff on the bed for right now until I've had a chance to adjust and then decide if I need to move anything else around. I just want time to digest and not jump into it and then complete everything and then not like it and have to tear it apart again because I do that so much. And because the whole point of this was to kind of help with decluttering and making it look cleaner, I don't want to just blow through it. I want to make sure it works to achieve the plan that I was going through. So, like I said, we'll take a break. We'll reconvene in a few days or tomorrow maybe, depending on how work goes. If I get off early like I did today, maybe. And we'll try and finish it up. So it's the next day. I've thought things over. I talked to a few people that are familiar with the room to get any of their thoughts on it. So what we ended up doing. So I moved the shelf back over here. She suggested I do it this way, which it's still not flush with the wall because of the trim here, but it's a lot better. So I think we're gonna go with this for a while and see. And then I just left the chair here because that's easy to move in and out when I need to get in the closet. So the next task is going to be filling these bins with this stuff. So I need to cut the tags off first, and then we're gonna move all this food stuff in there. Christmas decor, I'll try to condense somewhere so it's not like taking up the space in the bed, and then we'll go from there. So something I realized yesterday, I can fit this bin down here. So I think for the time being, because it's empty, I'm gonna put any Christmas gifts in here that I have accumulated. That way they're out of sight if I do have a visitor. And again, it's all in one place. I still have this here. Mostly what's in here has got to be donated then at this point, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. But at some point, these bins have got to find a home, so they may end up going out to the garage, so they're out of the way. So I think what we're going to do for right now, though, attempt to move this stuff into that, minus the Tupperware. I might just put it on top of the shelf for the time being. But again, this way it's all contained. All right, so overall, if you're standing back here or walking by to go into the guest bath, it looks clean and organized, which was my goal. But when I have a visitor, at least the bed's clear, the dresser they can use the top of, and the nightstands are officially clear. I went ahead and hung up this piece of artwork just so it wasn't sitting anywhere. Like I said, this is all Christmas stuff. It's going to get used here shortly in a couple weeks. So this is going to serve as my makeshift pantry. I moved the Kind bars in here. I didn't know they were individually boxed like that. That's kind of nice. And then I have popcorners in here. There's a few in here with some chips. This is more my holiday stuff. So like my holiday Oreos and all my hot chocolate packets I recently got. My Trader Joe's oatmeal, which I'm sure I will stock up on more. And I have one empty one, which is great because now I feel like I can stock up on stuff as things start to dwindle. The one down there, like I said, is my tablescape stuff from all the dinner parties. Up here, I had to put the sparkling juice because the bottles are too tall for the shelves. But those will get used between Friendsgiving, Christmas, stuff like that. These are going to eventually move into the kitchen once I get rid of the broken ones, so I can replace these in there. This, again, will be used for Christmas stuff. I'm going to put the peppermint sprinkles in it for the hot cocoa bar, but I am I'm gonna open that bag probably soon. And these, like I said, we're starting baking this weekend, so I needed them for freezing my cookies. Again, we got the chair over here. So I'm really quite pleased, like I said, with the way everything came out. I feel like this is a million times better. I will say when you're in a spot where you don't feel comfortable with what you're doing, taking that 24 hours to decide what I really wanted to do with the shelf kind of helped, because I would have sat in here for hours and kept moving stuff around if I couldn't figure out what I liked, and just stepping away from it and coming back kind of confirmed that worked. Overall though, I feel like this is a massive improvement from the mess that was accumulating on the bed. So I'm very happy about that. But I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you got an idea or two. And as always, I hope everybody has a blessed day.